Hey guys, welcome to the Double Chin Show.
What's up, guys?
Today we are talking about snooping.
And we mean like not Snoopy, like the peanut guy.
Wait, is Snoopy the
Peanuts.
Wait.
The dog.
Snoopy's the dog.
Snoopy's the dog.
Oh, the kid is
Charlie Brown.
Oh.
And they're all called the Peanuts gang.
Do you know what that bird is called?
Oh no, I don't.
I think he's called Livingston or something.
Really?
I don't know. It's called something.
And the kid with the blanket is Linus.
Yeah, there's some Nancy in there. This has come up a lot, especially with the dawn of the social media age.
Yes.
Where it becomes easier for you to kind of snoop a bit on your, as significant others' lives.
This is a really interesting topic to me because we might have very different views about it, along with you guys probably. And like you said, with the advent of technology, the advance of technology, now more than ever, you can basically have so many ways to quote-unquote snoop on your partner. So one question I got to ask you before, there's a report basically that we read. That's why we want to talk about it. But I want to ask you, are there levels of snooping? Or do you for example, do you give more offense to a certain type?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
All right, so
there's
what's
degrees.
What's your hierarchy?
There's the casual snoop, which is not even considered a snoop.
What's the casual snoop?
All right, let's say...
So let's pretend.
Okay. Let's say...
I get a text.
Well, here's... let's pretend with you. Let's say your girlfriend Yi, because you have her on Instagram, right?
Right.
So you're scrolling through your Instagram,
right,
and you see a picture she posted.
Okay.
Is that really snooping? No. That's just casual glancing at her, whatever she posted up. You go on her profile on Facebook,
right,
and you're like, oh hey, so I haven't seen her in a couple of days, and that's where she's up to, or she's on vacation.
Okay.
I can look at her photos. That's casual stuff. I don't feel like that's a big deal because that's stuff that's out there that anyone can look at.
So let's say you're going through your SO's Instagram or Facebook.
Right.
So what if you see they tag somebody, maybe it's a dude, and then you start checking on him to see if there's photos of her, or let's say she's tagged in a photo with her friends, then you start checking on her friends.
All right, then that's too much. That's paranoia.
So do you consider that snooping?
That's too much snooping. That's borderline stalking. That is stalking, actually. That is pure stalking.
So what's your next level above that?
The next level is you actually know the password to their social media accounts.
And then you log in.
And you're reading their stuff.
All right. So what level is that?
That's ultimate level.
And
that's
what?
the DEFCON 99.
All right. So what would happen if you caught somebody doing that? Okay. First of all, is there different penalties? Like if your SO admitted, was like, yo, Mike, I feel really bad. I logged into your Facebook and I wanted to see who you were sending messages to.
Okay.
Versus you caught them doing it.
I would have a problem either way.
Either way.
Right. Because I think when you're in that relationship where that is happening, I think you have some big problems, and maybe you should consider that might not be the best relationship to be in.
Yeah.
Right?
I totally agree. All right. So in the report, they basically had, so there's a lot of numbers associated with this, right? So they did a study in Britain in 2013, and basically they found that 34% of women admitted to snooping.
Right.
So we're talking about not the casual kind, but we're talking about reading emails.
Right.
We're talking about basically what's the scenario? Let's say they go to the shower. They leave their phone.
Yeah.
You go and you look. To me,
that
is the definition of snooping.
Right.
Okay? They go to the shower or they're asleep. And then the phone goes boop, boop.
Yep.
Then you go, something inside of your brain goes, I wonder who that is. And I want to look.
Yeah.
So you pick up their phone and you start reading through their texts, or let's say they are away and you either know their password or they leave the Facebook or the email on, and you start reading through the emails.
But here's the thing. There must be a reason propelling you to do these things,
exactly.
Right? If you didn't have a little voice inside you going, I think this person is, there's something going on here, then maybe this stuff doesn't even come up.
What about just curiosity? You think it's deeper than that?
Yeah, because look, just like going through a woman's purse, I would never do it.
Oh yeah.
The phone is the equivalent of a woman's purse, even to guys. You just don't do it. That's a whole world of that's my world that you should not be in without my permission.
It's funny because before social media and the internet, snooping was what? Basically, you go through a woman's purse or a man's drawer, maybe their closet. You're trying to find some dirt or you're trying to find some clues, right? So we said 30-something% of women, 34% of women admitted that they had looked through the cell phone of a partner or ex-partner. What do you think it was for guys, more or less?
Less.
It was double.
Really?
62%
really?
of men, double the amount, admitted the very same thing.
Okay. Well, were these like insecure guys with really beautiful women?
I don't think.
You know,
I don't think you. All right. I think I have a theory.
Yeah.
If you're a snooper,
yeah,
you're a snooper. Doesn't matter. See, here's the thing about insecurity that I feel. Doesn't matter if you have a really hot girlfriend or not. It's something. It's your problem. Like you feel insecure. So you're with somebody. If they're hot or not, you're always gonna feel the need to try to see what they're up to. You know, you don't really. It's a trust issue, basically.
Well, okay. I think both ways. Like, one is there could be scenarios where you're with somebody, you're like, "Wow, I can't believe this person's with me."
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
I can see that. I can see that.
I can't believe this person's with me. They can do a lot better. You know, in those relationships, you're like, they can do a lot better than me. But, you know, that's not good. But, you know, those thoughts do occur sometimes.
Yeah.
And maybe they do start to wonder. In a relationship, obviously, trust is number one to make a relationship work. Mm-hmm. If you can be completely honest. So I think that people that do it, there's not that doesn't exist.
Right.
And it could be caused by one, it could be your problem.
Right.
Let's say you're the one that snooped. Right. It could be your problem, right? You have maybe a history of trust issues. Mm-hmm. But it could also be something that happened that made you curious.
Oh, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
It could be like your SO said something that, you know, maybe caused a red flag to pop up in your head.
Right.
And you're like, you know what? This might be happening. I need to kind of check to kind of make myself feel okay with it. Obviously, the mature ways to talk to them about it.
Right.
But sometimes there are scenarios where you're like, maybe I need to make sure.
So you actually just mentioned a really interesting scenario because to me, if you found a red flag, do you think it's still okay to snoop, to verify it, or no?
For me, in my relationships, which, you know, obviously everyone's different. For me, my thing is clear, honest communication. Okay. So I would just bring it up. I'd be like, look, let's be honest. Just be honest with me. Right. You know? Like, if this is not working out, let me know.
Because one of the things I read on there was, okay, like, let's say you found something. Yeah. And you did snoop. Right. And it was confirmed. Right. Now you confront them. So the problem is they also might have a huge problem with you
snooping.
Because they'd be like, how did you find out?
Right.
You were snooping on me.
Yeah.
Even though they did the crime.
Right.
Like, it's almost like you just turned the tables on me.
Did you know there's a study, I forgot what the percentage is, that says that Facebook causes like a certain percent of all divorces?
Oh, dude. Oh, man, I can't believe that.
Because what people post on social media, even like casual, like, even if you don't mean to snoop. Right. So sometimes you get a glimpse of something that you don't want to see. Right. On people's typical postings on social media. Right. So right now, like, and this goes with any advice that anybody would give anybody growing up or getting into a job or anything. Right. Don't post things out there that you might regret, first of all. And secondly, like, don't get into a habit of like always feeling like you need to like catch a smoking gun or something. Right,
right. But also like what you were saying, me personally, I would go a step further.
Really?
Like I wouldn't even put myself in situations where like I have to be like, oh, if my girlfriend saw this, would she like?
Right.
I wouldn't even put myself in that situation.
Right.
Like if me and her were separate and I was say at a party, or I was on vacation and she wasn't with me and I know nothing's gonna happen, but there was even what you might call it, an opportunity where let's say there was a photo, like let's say like an attractive girl was like, hey, let's take a picture. I'd be like, I'd feel really bad, weird about that.
No, I agree.
I wouldn't even do that.
I agree.
Because like for me, like I wouldn't snoop. I wouldn't snoop on any level.
No, you wouldn't. You would not do it.
I would not do it. Now here's my question to you.
But you still look at your girlfriend's Facebook though.
That will happen. Let me actually. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
I don't look at my girlfriend's Facebook.
She doesn't post anything.
She doesn't.
That's probably why. She posts them. You're together all the time. So
let me. All right. What are you trying to say?
Situation?
Yeah, I don't look at her Facebook,
Right.
Because she doesn't post anything,
and she's never away from you.
And we're together a lot,
right?
I look at her Instagram, because
you scroll down,
and it feeds up.
Yeah.
I don't look through her email. Like something like when
hope not.
Right. Nothing. I've never snooped, nor do I like
feel the impulse to
feel it.
Right.
Nor do I feel it.
Right. That's good.
Right. Because like to me, like also I'm also like honestly, if you're cheating on me too, like I'd rather not know. Like you know what I mean? That's also one of that too.
Really?
I am that.
You'd rather not know.
I am the.
You rather not know.
I am the.
You know, there's a country song about you.
Right. Really?
Yeah. That goes like, wish I didn't know now what I didn't know now what I didn't know then.
Yeah. I am that guy. I am the I'd rather not know. But would you know? Would you want to know?
Yeah, I want to know.
No. Why?
You wouldn't want to know?
Ignorance is bliss.
Really?
Yeah. Why would I?
Ignorance is bliss in this circumstance?
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
You're out of your mind. You're out of your mind. If you want to be with someone who's dishonest to you?
No.
How is that ignorant is bliss?
No, I'm just saying I don't want to know.
Bliss is when you eat something you don't want to know it's made out of like squid or something.
What I'm saying is, if I found out she was cheating, I would break up with her. But if
she hides it enough from you, you wouldn't care.
It's not that. It's just that I'd rather. You know what? Like
unbelievable.
If things are going really well,
unbelievable.
Like I don't know. Like
you're unbelievable,
bliss, dude. Like, cause then, like, if everything's going well, I wouldn't know that something is wrong.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But wouldn't you think you would want to know if something like that does happen? Let's say right now you're in a relationship, right?
Yeah.
I give you a button that says, "Hey, if you push it, it's gonna reveal a secret about your relationship." That's gonna.
I think of it like this. I trust that nothing's gonna happen. So why do I even want to find out?
No.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying to you.
That means that I don't trust them.
No. I'm saying to you. I give you a button. I tell you. I'm like, yo, hey, something happened.
Right.
Here, click it and you'll find out.
You're saying something happened.
I'm telling you, something happened.
Yeah, look, if you told that's not ignorance is bliss. We're talking about
still pretty ignorant because you don't know what happened. You're like, I'd rather not know.
No. See, that's not what I mean. What I mean is like, you know, like, you hear this a lot.
So you're saying
like, don't even tell me something happened.
If
you told me something happened, I'll be like, okay.
You're saying to me, I go to my favorite Chinese restaurant.
Okay.
I see your girlfriend there with some random guy.
Right.
They look like they're having a good time at dinner.
Right.
You don't want me to tell you.
No, I want you to tell me. That's different.
How's that different?
That's different.
You don't know. I don't need to tell you anything. I could be like, no, I'm not going to even mention this to Dan because ignorance is bliss.
It's a little different.
It's not different.
I mean, if it's almost like the
you don't have to know.
Tree doesn't fall.
You don't have to know. I
I
don't have to tell you. I could be like,
yeah, but you're my friend though.
I know, but I'm like, yo, Dan's one of those guys. Like, he doesn't really. If things are going well, he doesn't want to know anything. I don't need to tell you.
No, if you saw it, I want you to tell me. That's different.
So you want to know?
No, but if you know, but I'm saying like ignorance is bliss in that like if no one knows and only she knows, I'd rather her not reveal it to me. Does that make sense?
Dude, you don't make any sense. Oh, Team Mike, Team Dan. All
right.
This topic.
So let's get back to so I want to ask you now, right. Like, have you ever? All right, there are times though, like let's say there's temptations, right? Like let's say you're with your or you were with your girlfriend before, and she leaves the phone there. Have you been like,
no,
you never been that?
No.
Okay, so we're the same.
Because look, I feel like I'm a good person to be able to tell when something's up in a relationship.
Okay.
To where, and I'm very open to. Look, if you don't have any more feelings for me, I can kind of detect that.
Okay.
And, I'll bring it up.
Okay.
And if we need to go about our separate ways, then that's what we'll do.
Okay. So we're the same on that. We don't feel the inclination to.
And
snoop.
Also, can I just say, it is kind of sad that nowadays the divorce rate's so high. There is even this discussion about like possibly people snooping other people's emails and doing this and that because they don't trust each other.
Right.
I just say that's really sad.
It's really sad. Okay, so I want to ask you another question now, because I think we have different answers for this. Now, to before is because on this article it said that a lot of people say that if snooping was found, that's the last straw or the beginning of the end.
Yes, beginning of the end.
For you, is that true? Right.
It's the beginning of the end.
Right.
If I know that my girlfriend or wife is checking my emails behind my back because she doesn't trust me, that's pretty much beginning of the end.
Okay, what if she's like, you know what, I won't do it anymore. I'm sorry. I was insecure.
Okay.
Then you're like, okay.
That's still gonna be there.
Oh, so you're
always gonna be there.
Oh, so you're like,
because that's look at it this way. First of all, they didn't trust you, so they snooped into your private things. But also, this is now has broken your 100% trust to your partner, because now you're like, well, you invaded something really private of mine.
Right.
Because right now there's nothing more private than like personal emails, personal messages. Definitely. Okay, that's my world.
Right.
And because I could be talking to like my bros, I could be like having this conversation.
Right.
You saw all that.
If I found out my girlfriend was snooping, I wouldn't care, because I have nothing to hide. Because look, me and you send each other things. It's not like bad.
But it's
like
not okay. Your girlfriend gets mad at you for farting. She will get mad at you from some of the messages that we send each other.
True, but none of it. But to me, like none of them. Like you know what? We're guys. We send each other messages.
No. There still needs to be a degree, because I can't. Now your friends are involved. Now I can't send you a message. His girlfriend's gonna read it too. All right, that's not cool.
I'm not saying she does. I'm just saying if she.
Can I just say that? Yeah. That's a very
you're right.
Compromising position to put yourself in.
Yeah.
Because not saying that you're sending personal messages that will be detrimental to the relationship or be disrespectful to her or to some degree violate her trust or any way.
Right.
But we all have our own world. You can't.
That's true.
I mean, your wife, your girlfriend, they're becoming a part of you, but you still have your own life. I feel like you really need to be able to have something that's still yours.
You got to have some privacy.
Right.
Some semblance of a privacy.
And you're very, very much laid back about that.
Yeah, pretty laid back.
I think is even more, more than normal people would be.
Yeah, probably. Because, I mean, like, to me, like, you know what? Like, I know I'm never going to need to hide anything, but I agree. Like, I don't want to put my friends in a jeopardizing position. Yeah. So, as guys, we got, we'll make up some codes and stuff like that. Yeah, so, whatever. So, also, ladies, like, if you think your guy out there doesn't have, like, code words or whatever, like, not code. No, you know what I mean. Like him and their guy friends. Like Mike said, look, we guys are guys. All right. So there's stuff that we want to talk about. We're always going to talk about
like farts,
poos, a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I have one interjectory question though.
What is
it? They also mentioned parents snooping on children.
Generally not okay.
But
unless you feel like your child is about to go off the deep end,
gotcha.
Then you got to do it. You gotta do what you gotta do.
That's a hard line to draw
because it's not. You can notice your kids like acting weird. They're like something's going on. Then you might need to snoop a little because they're technically they don't own anything. They don't have rights technically.
Yeah,
they technically don't have like freedom of like
I don't know
whatever the heck.
I don't know what I would. I don't know honestly. I don't know how I feel about the parents thing yet because I'm not a parent. So I really don't know.
Yeah, I'm just saying. My parents used to beat me. Like if I need to snoop on my kid's email, that's pretty darn good for you. I'm not cracking out the ruler here.
I'm saying like if they left their account open, I don't know how I feel, and they're in their teens or
again it's a trust issue. But if you notice your kids,
but they're my kids though.
But if you notice, you can notice when something's going on with your kids. Then you gotta do something.
All right, so
what you gotta do.
I don't know about that yet, but I mean that's yet to be seen.
All right, guys, let us know your thoughts about these issues in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. See you later.
Peace.